Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank y'all so very much for joining me today. Y'all have been here. Hello. Thank you guys for coming back. If y'all are new, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming by. Alrighty. My friends. My goodness. So, we have been doing our May crochet along. And I kind of dipped for a little bit there. I'll give you all a quick rundown in just a second, but just in case you're new. So we've done a couple of crochet alongs, kind of like spring ones. These are not my patterns. These are just patterns that, and we've done a couple of blankets. Like I would make the blanket. My friends who are also watching this would make the blanket and send photos in of either their blanket or other things that they made. This time I'm doing kind of like a quilt style granny square blanket for my nephew for graduation from high school, and I've made just kind of like a few little projects to go along with all of this. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. At this point in May, there should have been several videos up. There are not. So one reason is my videos are taking a long time to upload. I think I've kind of gotten a handle on that and figured all that out, what I need to do. Another reason, we were kind of gone from the house for a while of that time, and I've just kind of, I don't know, kind of checked out for a few days there. We had to go help my dad. They had a big tornado in my hometown, and it was not good. Not a good time. All of that stuff. So that's where I was like the first week and a half-ish of May. I said I made the first video. All that. I should have came back with a few of them at this point. So my apologies. I also told you guys that we were going to do something really fun along with it. We were going to try to do like a family type thing along with it. There's just been a lot going on with all of that, and so we're not going to do like the family fun activities and all that stuff this time, which bums me out. But in not very long, it's already, the middle of May, we do Summerween around here. On this here Chanel, we have a lot of fun with that, doing a Summerween type project. So my thoughts for Summerween this year are to definitely include the family. I have a really cool idea for like another family surprise blanket. I think we're just going to make like a cool blanket and then some Halloween projects. I haven't really pinpointed that. I also said at one point we could do the Lost Souls shawl. So I'm still totally down for that. I guess you guys let me know what you want to do. I can do both. Do the Lost Souls and the family activities that we wanted to do. So I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. So, anywho, alright, that's a smidge of a catch up. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been here. I have a few photos to add to the end of this video of my friends who sent in their makes and their goodies. So I will add those at the end. Thank you guys so much for sending your stuff in. Thank you for being patient once again for the millionth time on this here Chanel. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. So, alright, let's get into the projects. I'm dropping red squares. So for my main project, I'm working on a blanket for our nephew, for Derek and I's nephew, for his graduation. As I mentioned, his being Derek's grandma, the kids' great grandma, made them all blankets for graduation. She, like I said, made all of, so she made all of her grandkids a blanket. So I thought it would be kind of cool to continue that tradition. So I'm making our kiddos and her great grandkids aka my sister-in-law's kids only, because there are a whole lot of great-great-grandkids, so just the 5 of them. Anyway, making them a blanket. So this is where I'm at. So last time at the end of the video, I had a picture of what I wanted to do, the idea of it all. I've sewn some of the squares together, have another little spot, but anyway, I'm hoping that it all turns out. Fingers crossed, everyone. So it's kind of a weird shape. All right, you have to scoot, you guys. Hold on, everyone. And if the yarn corner looks weird, you're right. I've been messing with it and adding yarn to the things. I have some videos coming up about all that, like I said, but I had one that should have been uploaded by now, but it's failed 2 times. It's been a really fun gig. So anyway, all right, so this is what I have. This is the middle. It goes red. This is Mainstay white, Red Heart, cherry red. This is the Red Heart Bunches of Hugs, I think navy blue. Big Twist royal blue, is that right? I don't think that's right. I'm not sure what this one is. And then next is going to be Big Twist deep red. So on the next row after that, I will just take a picture of it. I think it's going to be easier if I just lay it on the bed and take a photo. So anyway, this is what it is. Like I said, it's just kind of like weird shape because I keep just adding, like I'll do all the blue squares and then add those, at least, you know, stitch around them, add them on, or buy a stitch marker. So right now I'm working on the red ones, the next red shade. So that's what's going to be next. Cherry red and then Big Twist deep red. So I don't know. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm not sure how much farther I'm going to go with the squares, but towards the end you start to make like the same colored squares again. So I'll do like the navy on out type of a thing. So hopefully it'll all be cute. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to add the red, and then after that I plan on going back to white for the majority, you know, for the next row, because I have to make 16 of these, so then I'll have to make 20 white squares. And after that, I don't know. I thought about just kind of going out after that and then maybe making a border, because I think after that it'll be like a decent size. It's going to be, right now it's as tall as I am, which doesn't say a whole lot, but I think once I do the red, white, and then go out, I think it'll be a decent size, like a little lapgin or just a throw. He's a pretty tall kid though. That's kind of what I'm worried about. So I'm not 5 feet tall. He's 6 something. So I'm not sure. I may need to add like a couple, like another row. If I do add another row, I have some I Love This yarn in like a blue and white variegated. I thought might be kind of cool. Just kind of like change it up. I really kind of wanted to add some of the Red Heart Americana yarn, but I don't have any of that. I thought that I did. I have this right here. That skein of the Premier Home Cotton, which I could add on to there. He doesn't really want it like Americana colors, but I just thought just because that would be a really pretty little addition, like the Red Heart Americana. I'm wondering if this one's going to be too, because right now it's really, really soft. Like the cotton, you know, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that's where I am on the blanket. I have a photo to add because I already gave him his hat. Since I've talked to you all, we've had a birthday around here. So Finn had a birthday. I officially have 2 adults in the house that were children the other day. Now 2 of them are adults. Crazy. Crazy. So anyway, yeah, but I made for Finn, for his birthday, I made him a Finn hat. So the show Adventure Time, that's where he gets his nickname. So in case you guys are new, all my kids have nicknames. Finn is our middle baby. So anyway, yeah, so I made him a Finn hat for his birthday. So that's going to be my project for today. I mentioned at one point it being the another rubber duck because I made one out of Bernat yarn. I will show you all that probably next video. I also was going to make the crochet tulip in a pot, and I have not made that yet. So at some point that's the plan. Also, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself, because I usually kind of try to do that with these things, like make a project every day. And as you guys can see, I haven't even made a video in a while. So we'll see, you know what I mean? Anyway, okay, so I'm going to add my picture of his hat, add some photos that you all have sent me. Again, thank you guys so much for those. I'll work on the blanket, and then hopefully it won't be this long before the next video. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all. So I'll have some more plans for like the Summerween thing, but right now I think it's going to be a really, really fun time. This one was kind of a flop. But you guys are participating, so honestly, it's pretty rocking because of that. So I appreciate that so much, because otherwise I don't know if I would have even messed with this one, but I'm glad that I am, because it keeps me accountable for that blanket. So, all right. So I'm going to go take photos, all that, get everything situated, and I will be back before very long with another one of these. All right. So I thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I'll talk to you all very soon.